What's up, guys? We're back in action. State Parkers is on the prowl. We're making our way to Eno River State Park near Durham, North Carolina. We're just going to do a little recon mission, investigate it, see if it's worth going back out to go camping. Today we're going to do some day hiking, so hopefully we can hit some miles. Jump on with us. Let's go have some fun.
Yep, I'm in the passenger seat. Weird.
That is not normal, and I don't like it.
I kind of do. We are going to be celebrating Valentine's Day a little early this year. Only by one day, but hey, Clint has to work tomorrow, so haha. Normally he would say boo, so I'm going to go ahead and say boo for him.
Tandem booing.
Tandem booing. Glad you could join us. Looking forward to bringing you out once again.
Okay, we're done with our Dollar General visit.
Yes.
Your pigtails look cute for the trail today. I like your yellow, what are these? OtterBox glasses.
Yeah, of course, they keep my eyes safe.
Yeah, and your phone, I guess? Maybe not. Not those. We've officially made it to, what's it called?
Eno State Park.
Eno River State Park. Thank you. And I have to pee really bad.
Me too.
All right, let's go to the office. It's right up there. We go in there, we talk to them, we find out what this place got going on. And then we go hiking.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got this little, what's it called?
Passport.
The passport. That's going to tell us about all the parks around.
Got my first stamp.
Got your first stamp. There you go. Thank you, Z. Cowan, Park
Zach.
Ranger.
Yep.
Zach,
Thank you, Zach.
for giving us the information. We're going to go have one heck of a day trip out here today. Thank you so much, man.
You're very welcome.
Okay, so this little booklet basically gives us an idea of where to go all around the state of North Carolina. And when you go there and you talk to the rangers, they will stamp it. So now we have how many? Why are you tripping? Now we have two stamps.
Yep.
Raven Rock.
No.
No.
We made a promise that when we come back next week to go to the other park, and so he went ahead and stamped it for us.
Yeah. Now the thing about this place is you can't just pull up in your car and pitch a tent. You actually have to backpack in about a mile, which is not a problem for us.
Well, I must admit, that's my kind of place.
We can do it. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that next week. We've already taken the time off from work. Anyway, now we're gonna go try to find some trails and hike them, and we will give you more on this place next week. But for now, let's enjoy a day trip. And I'm starving. I need to eat.
Whew, thank God we got our snacks.
Yes. Whoa! This is a rickety bridge. You can see it wobbling. Just got these cables here. There's a beautiful shot of the Eno River. Now we got Melody with her fear of heights kicking in. Yeah! All right, we go. We're gonna make it. One more shot of the other side of the Eno River. Yeah, you did it. We've only been on this trail for what, like 8 minutes or something like that, and it's already very, very cool. Some gonna be some elevation changes behind us today, or in front of us, whatever, and really good shots of the river.
And lots of mud.
Yeah, already.
just love the sound.
Kind of reminds me of Pedernales Falls in a way, but the vegetation is so much different out here. We're starting to get more of a blend between like a Texas, Tennessee type thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Which I guess it's because it's North Carolina. But this place is beautiful. We're not even a mile into the trail yet. Okay, we have come upon Fanny's Ford Campground. These are all backpack-in sites. You're gonna have to go about a mile, mile and a half. But here's what's interesting. It says campers must keep alcohol on their reserved site.
I mean, if you must, you must.
It's a requirement. I guess you have to drink here?
It's because it's Fanny's.
Okay. We're gonna head up here and check out this campsite. I don't know how far it is in, but doesn't matter. We're in nature and we love doing this. Glad to be back out on the trails. Whew.
You can tell it's well maintained as well.
Yeah, it's pretty clean. Even though you're backpacking in, they want you to put your tent in that area. I would imagine that hammocks are probably okay out here.
I'm sure they would be. We're gonna get some new straps so that we don't mess up the trees when we use our hammocks.
Yeah. Kind of a rickety old fire pit, but a fire pit nonetheless. It's really windy. Your ponytails are blowing. And that's something you don't see every day. Out here in the backpacking sites, they actually have a little canopy here that provides firewood for you.
One of the cool things about this place is you are allowed to forage for wood as long as it's already dead and on the ground.
Yeah, the dead trees have to remain standing.
Yeah.
And everything else.
So we'll never go hungry again.
Canned ham. There's like camp spots everywhere.
I mean, we did come to see the sights.
There's one of the backpacking camp areas. We're gonna keep that noted. I had to shed a layer. It's not cold, it's just windy. And we're making our way back to the trail right now. Everybody likes boobies, and this tree seems to have a bunch of them. All right, Cox Mountain Trail is that way. Fanny's Ford is what we were just on. To parking lots. We obviously don't want to go to the parking lot, so we're gonna go that way. Which I also believe is still the Cox Mountain Trail. Right?
According to the other sign. Anyway.
According to the other sign that I didn't show you because that's boring and we're not out here to waste your time. We've come across a homestead. According to the sign, Francis, aka Fanny, and Stanford Breeze, both were born into slavery in the 1830s and lived together as man and wife for 12 years before gaining their freedom. They moved here in 1866, and in 1886 they purchased their home and 50 acres, which was then used for farming, so it was all messed up.
Truth.
However, here's what's interesting. That little thing across that ridge right there, that looks to potentially be the homestead, which is kind of crazy. And according to this, they got their water from the river. I doubt back then they had water filters, so what do you think their lifespan was like?
I was going to say they lived that long at least.
Yes, I don't know. I brought my Sawyer Squeeze water filter because when we go surviving on the weekends, we want to make sure we don't die out here. We had to do it. We had to go off the trail a little bit and come down to this really beautiful little section of like rapids and just cool cascades and stuff like that. It's a really beautiful river. I can't wait to see what more this state of North Carolina and the surrounding areas have to offer. So all along this trail near the river, we've found these offshoots, right? And what they do is they essentially kind of work you down the hill and work you down to these little areas where, you know, you could ford that river or you're gonna get wet. But we found this really cool spot where we're gonna take a break.
Yep.
And I think we're gonna use my Pocket Rocket gas-powered stove and make a canned ham.
We'll see how it goes, y'all.
Nice little canned ham situation going on here.
Believe it or not, it's one of our favorite foods.
Well, I mean, for the trails for the most part, but I love it. So we're gonna take a little break by these rapids back here. Beautiful area. Really looking forward to coming out here and camping next week. We'll make a whole nother video when we do that, but thanks for coming along with us this far. Shoot, we're at about 2.5 miles. Nothing crazy, just checking it out. I'd say that's cooking up quite nicely. I don't care if it chars. We also have trash bags to carry our garbage out.
Yes. There are bears here, by the way.
Yes, there are bears. And I used non-odor deodorant.
Not me. Guess I'll be the guinea pig. Let's go. Ooh.
Hot. Tasty. Awesome.
That was an awesome break spot. But now it's time to get back on the trail.
It's tacky, it's not slippery, so if you just kind of pop through there. Melody's got a little bit of a fear of heights, but she conquers it on every trip we go on, every time we do some crazy weirdness like this. That looks really cool with that sun behind you. Ew.
Be careful of Lake Eureka.
Eureka? Looks more like Lake Eureka.
That's so cool. This is so cool. Also, it just rained a lot recently, so I'm not sure if the rapids are always flowing, but this is just so cool.
Yeah, the way the light is just glimmering off of the river here. Yeah, nature. Nature.
My, how we missed you.
Check out that nature.
Oh.
Ew, leeches, more leeches.
This is Lake Buchanan.
Yeah, more like Lake Travis. We're getting into some gnarly trail stuff now. It's all roots and rocks and floods. Woo! And debris. The sun's gonna be going down that way. We have just a few hours to get out of the park. If you get stuck here, you're locked in.
Wait, how do you do that again?
Oh, when you do your hand
Yeah.
like this, take your hand, go from the sun. That's an hour before it gets dark or so. Maybe an hour and a half. Okay, we're a little bit on a race against time right now, and we're going uphill. Hence why I'm breathing so hard. When you get down to the river, you know you gotta go back up. This has been a beautiful trail. Eno River State Park, I highly recommend it. Day trip, whatever you do, just gotta be out by 7 o'clock. And that's what we're trying to do right now. You can see the sun. Yeah, it's over there somewhere. Melody's back here coming up on me. We're just trying to make it back to the car at this point. Bear with us. Okay, so we did Fanny's Ford,
And
Cox Mountain Trail. To Fanny's Ford campsite. Those are the ones we saw earlier. Melody's hitting her inhaler. We did have to do a little bit of elevation today, and we're hydrated. We're good.
I think we might have found the camp spot that we want also.
Luckily for us, this sign leads to the parking lot, so we're gonna hit probably 5 or so miles today. I don't know. I'll find out later. Yeah, onward.
Makes me tingle in weird ways.
Whoa. I mean, it is pretty wobbly as you go across it. Look at that. Yep. All right, well, we did it. We did that trail anyways.
Sure did.
Does that make you want to come back here and backpack in and camp overnight?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, we did it.
5.37 miles, that is. That's like a million miles.
It was the longest hike we've done on the Strava app. We will be coming back here next week. We're gonna go home and rest. Maybe put this little video together, but stay tuned for the next one. There's a lot to see out here. If you got some time off, come out to Eno River State Park. Good stuff. Worth the 1.5-hour drive. Well, you thought it was over, but it's very much still alive.
That's right. We're gonna hit Lunchables even though it's past Lunchable hour.
It's like almost 7. It's getting dark.
Truth.
Yep. I put my salt on the bottom.
Salted at the bottom, now a hill.
You're gonna get copyrighted.
But I use my